Hello, is this thing on? Yes, it is on. Hello, everybody. Bit late. Qualifying's already started. My name is Angel Arevalo, and welcome to round two of, or round two, or officially the first round of officially scoring points from the Trout. Hopefully, we're here at Interlagos. I'm alone today. Don't have a co-commentator, sadly. I don't think anyone said a lap yet. I think we're watching Yap Wagner in the in-forward car, starting his lap right now. Purple first sector. Maybe that'll change, maybe it won't. We'll have to see, as everyone's going to set their first laps, I think, as we just got here in time before anyone set a lap. But welcome to round two. We're a bit late, but we are here. I think, who is it? We use like little commands. We can see cross the line first. Steve has the fastest lap, 125 flat. That's Jack Oliver right behind. Yeah, so we're going to get wide, so there's dust there. So like 1,300ths behind Steve Stevenson, and Hughes is 2,300 behind Stevenson. Very close for these first few laps. I think we should have around 20-something drivers. I think 25. I think maybe a bit less. Saw there was a good amount of people registered for this race this week, so very excited to see all these drivers. Whoa, that's a very fast finish around. I think that's an Indy F1 car. But currently, yeah, Steve Stevenson sits at the top. Steve Stevenson sits at the top with a fast time of 25 flat. But very close top four to the Lawrence. With only 54 hundredths away from Steve Stevenson. I think he's on a lap now, and yeah, he is. Purple first and second sector in the younger GP car. We can see him cross the line, maybe. We'll take pole. Seems like it. He's a 10th up first sector, half a 10th up in the second sector. He's probably still a bit up now. As very good. Takes pole, still in the 25s. 25 flat also, just a few hundreds faster. This is a very close top 10. As yeah, we have 19 drivers, 20 drivers now. The leaderboard is just updated. As with the CGR car currently 4 seconds off leader. He'll get faster. I bet it. He'll get faster. I'm gonna try to find some who's on the lap. We have, here we go. Yep, the Indy F1 car I think is about to start his lap. Currently his fastest lap is a 25 4. So there, 4. I saw him start his lap. Here we go. As he comes around the Senna S's first few corners of this Interlagos track. See what sectors he can set. One of the new teams this season in the sprint series. I'm back. Someone called me. We're back. Indy F1 car. personal best. Sorry about that. Got interrupted. I don't know if you heard the ringer, but I did definitely get a call. Stalling on that car, passing there, off on the side, letting him go through. Let's see where he can end up. I think he's P8 currently, 4/10 off. He did improve. He's now 4/10 only off the fastest time of Cody Lawrence in the younger GP car. If we get a bit faster, maybe probably break into the top 5. He's a 10th up, which I think currently would put him in 6th place if he were to keep that pace and momentum up throughout the slap. We're going to see in the second sector if he's still up. Now still a personal best. Steve Stevenson, 24.8, and becomes the fastest driver of the session with 2 minutes 45 to go. That's the Indy F1 car. I don't know if there was a bit of lag. It can seemingly kind of messing up the lap there. We'll see though if that was lag or him actually messing up. He's going to cross the line. Does he improve? No, he does not. Keeps his 8th position. As Steve Stevenson is going for another lap as we're going board with him. The other young GP car is at 10th up as he gets beaten out by Jack Oliver. So that's a 24.6 and starts to break away now. Just a 10th and a half ahead of Steve Stevenson. That was very impressive. I think we might be getting into the 23s if someone could get around and set a fastest lap, as Jack Oliver is still improving, but I think Stevenson's about to end his lap. Personal best first, purple second. What will be his third as he's gonna run down the super long straight, keep it super tight, to not go wide anywhere, get all the time he needs. As he's gonna come across the line, what's it gonna be? It's going to be a 24. It's going to be faster? No, it's going to be a 24.854 though. Only a 10th and a half off. Now an improvement, but still not enough to snatch back that pole position as we'll go back with Jack Oliver. As he's a bit down the second sector. But I think it still might be an improvement because we had the fastest first sector, 1400ths faster than the previous fastest. But he is 600th down in the second sector, even to his personal best, so we'll see how he does as he crosses the line. Will he improve? No, he will not. His 24.647 stands. Barbary goes 4th, 24.963, another younger GP. Currently, all the younger GP cars are behind the. I actually don't know the name of this team. If I can go look at our team list on little spreadsheet. What is it called? Macro Racing. Yeah, so this could be a pole position for Macro Racing for the first point scoring round or the second round of the season. So we will see. As these cars, they've been driven for a long time on AC. I think you've played AC, you've probably used this mod at least once. And as the session finishes, we're going to see how close these times will get. We saw them very close at the beginning of the session. And the gaps kind of spread apart now at the end of the session. Oh, as he spins, and that is qualifying over for Jack Oliver. He was improving, but maybe now his pole position is up for grabs with that spin. I think that was Cody Lawrence. No, I think that was Thomas Barbary. Yeah, that was Thomas Barbary. Barbary, my bad. Passing. Doesn't seem like he's going to improve though, and I think he's going to be behind both of his teammates. Yep, 24.9. I think Cody Lawrence is next across the line. He is also not improving. This, even with that spin, this still may be a pole position for Jack Oliver, who's in pits now for Macro Racing. If we go back with Cody Lawrence, he's 2.5 tenths down. Yeah, coming to the line. I don't think he's going to improve. Antonio Bunn for Impact Blue goes up to P10. And Cody Lawrence does not improve, stays P3. And Stevenson, the last of the younger GP cars in the pits. As I think that's Jack Oliver going out again. I don't think he's going to be able to set a time. But that is him going out again, as I will edit this slightly this way. But, yeah, I think that is going to be the session over. We'll see everyone's in pits. Maybe we got a few more people. The other Macro Racing car, Jens Betsma, improves to P10, knocks the Impact Blue out of the top 10. And it will start within the points paying positions. I think it's actually the reverse race. Yeah, it's the reverse race. So I don't think he's in the points paying positions for the reverse race, which is race 1. But he is in a good position for race 2. Pretty sure. As Barbary, he's still on track, but he's going very slowly, so he's definitely not going to lap. And I think Jack Oliver will have to come back into the pits. Timer has reached 0. We've seen the checkered flag good wave. Tony Bunn doesn't seem to be on that competitive lap. Seemed the same with Jen. I think we're going to see these guys either come back into the pits, cross the line, and that'll be qualifying over for round 2 here at in Brazil at Interlagos. But yeah, seemingly, he is going on another lap, I think. Is this time wrong, or Yep. Nope, it is not wrong. So yeah, that was qualifying. So currently, as your order stands, as the qualifying stands, Jack Oliver, congratulations. I think that is a great pole position, first pole position for Macro Racing in the Sprint Series. Congratulations for him, but he is not alone. He is right behind him are 3 younger EP cars: Stevenson, Cody Lawrence, Thomas Roberry, second, third, fourth in that order. That's going to be tough to defend from. And with that combination at the front, I think it's kind of expected that they will team up, try to, maybe use a bit of team orders or just teamwork in general. Having 3 cars all on the same team at the front like that will always come at an advantage. But we also have, we'll go down the list. We have car Q's for Ford in 5th. In Ford car in 8th, Johan, maximum younger, another young VP car. In 7th, another an NDF1 car, Nachos in 8th, Yap Wagenford in 4th, in 9th, and Jen Betsma at the opposite end of the top, opposite end of the top 10 for Macro Racing, in 10 running out the top 10. I guess, and I can hear my scan as well as that next session. The cards are lining up. Track here at Interlagos at Brazil. Bit of time before the lights go out. We'll see the lights show up time to go. As they show up now, 6 lights. It is inside the course now. We're all hopefully missing 6 or 5. But we're gonna wait for these lights to go out. And we are going out now. You can see them physically light up here in this mod. That's very cool. I didn't know it did that. But Jack Oliver on pole for Macro Racing. Lights out, and away we go for this round 2 of the Sprint Series here at Interlagos. I think that's Cody Lawrence, Stevenson going side by side. I don't remember his P2. I have memory loss. But I know it doesn't even matter. Jack Oliver keeps the lead. As all, you see those train of younger GP cars just following him right after turn 1. And I'm going to click my back to pits key. Hopefully I'm not on track. But no, we're not on track. I saw myself in pits, so we're fine. We're not able. So Jack Oliver in the lead. Steve Stevenson second, Cody Lawrence, Thomas Barbary third, all in younger GP cars behind this Macro Racing car, Jack Oliver. But we got to see the background here. We got a DAC Racing car, an NDF1 car, a Ford car. I think that is a CGR car, Estonian. All back here scrapping away at the back of the top 10. Getting to these points positions. But yeah, and yep, you see here, this is Leslie Peters, a solo driver, I believe. next to the info card of Clark Hughes. Clark Hughes losing a few spots. He's all the way back outside of the top 10. And he's out of the points, so what happened to him? Well, I guess we missed that. He may have had just a bad start or got caught up in moves into turn 1 or other moves. But yeah, as we come now to cross the line for the first time with the first lap, Jack Oliver keeps his calm and is able to lead the race going into lap 1. As you see there on the leaderboard, Antonio Bonfort in Forward Racing gets past the CGR car. Radaccia, oh, something's happened to Radaccia. I think he's just in the scrap. The Stella Olnak car. The Radaccia brothers are teammates in this team. And currently he is in P15. That's man getting past the young Equal car. That's 3 wide just up ahead. Clark Hughes, the CGR car and Impact Blue car. Antonio Bonfort, they're going 3 wide back there. As Clark Hughes going to go around the outside. He gets past the CGR car. He's going to get past the Impact Blue car. No. He's about around the outside. Maybe he will. Yes, he does stick around the outside, trying to like get over that curve and launch his car on the outside. But now he just sticks behind and maybe sneak at the inside, but the Impact Blue defends it. The CGR is going to go around the outside, but nah, I don't think he'll make it stick. That's 3 wide, and you can see how close the racing, especially in this, especially in the back of the pack is. I think that's another guy overtaking another guy. That's a very generic way of stating that. If you go back, I think that was Tim Draper trying to get past Radaccia. Or I think it was Liz Peters getting. No, I think it was Tim Draper trying to get past Radaccia. I don't think he did. He just held back. But yeah, you can see this in this back of the pack going around like P7. The rest of the grid, how close he is. Fastest lap set by Steve Stevenson. Jack Oliver's leading, but he's not staying comfortable. Those 3 younger GP cars are pushing. But that's maximally younger getting past Wagner-Vort, the Ford car. Oh, they're battling back here again. Antonio Bonfort side by side into turn 24. As down this back straight to go. Side by side again. You see all those other cars trying to go side by side back there with the ground. But who's going to get ahead of who? I think it's going to be Clark Hughes with a great move around the outside, getting in front of the Impact Blue car of Antonio Bonfort. And moving up into P11. Trying to get back to the top 10 after that bad start. Bit of movement back down lower in the grid. But yeah, very intense battles every lap. I think just how long the straights are when they draft these cars is just very much helping these cars being able to battle and such. You can see at the top, look at the leaderboard. Steve Stevenson is 6/10 behind of Jack Oliver in the Macca car, the Macca racing car. So it seems like, you know, he's at the fastest lap, but it seems like Oliver is holding his own, or Olivier. I've been saying Oliver. Olivier is holding his own in the lead here. Pretty comfortable lead, now 7/10, 8/10. Stevenson made a slight mistake. No, it's back to the 6/10, so I guess it's just the timing being messing with the corners, but oh, now you see here the 2 younger UV cars fighting, Cody Lawrence and Thomas Barbary fighting here in turn 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think they're just back out of it. I think they're just gonna, obviously they are, you know, the race car drivers, sim racing drivers. They have a move, they might go for it, but these guys, second, third, and fourth are all teammates, so and this is a really good position for the team in general, for the team's championship, and for all of them, So, you know, just holding these positions, holding these points, not trying to take any risk could be helpful, but they are drivers, they are going to want to overtake each other if they have the chance. So we'll see how that plays out in the next 19 minutes, 30 seconds. But yeah, it's shocking though. Olivier is holding his own. Great 8/10 since the gap on the main straight here. Kind of pulled away, not fully, as you can still see them. He looks back, still see them as he just had the fastest lap, 25 flat. So yeah, he is not holding back. He's definitely pushing. And Clark is just at the fastest lap, 25. Lap also, just a few hundred faster than Olivier. So, yeah, everyone's pushing now, especially those guys who, like Clark Hughes, who got pushed to the back before it started, just some overtakes at the start. But yeah, 18 minutes left, roughly. And I think things have started to calm down. You got a big gap between 6th and the rest of the grid, 2 seconds. 2 seconds behind Nachos is to Olivier's teammate Vestama in the Maka racing car in 7th. I think we have 2 little separate trains here. As Leslie Peters gets past the CGR car of Stoyan for P13. Race is sort of calmed down now. Everyone's trying to, I guess, now just put in the laps, save tires. I personally not know how much tire wear is going to affect this race. Some tracks, these cars, tire wear is a really big factor. Some not as much as Olivier, 24.8. That's another fastest lap. He is not holding back. He's fully pushing this car. Yeah, and that's almost a second gap between him and Stevenson for P1 and P2, which is insane. He's fully pulled away now. Yeah, but now he's broken a second from the man inside of Stevenson. But I think things are gonna stay pretty calm now. I think all the young drivers are gonna realize it is a pretty good position. They're gonna be in a pretty good position for the sprint race, all of them. Or not the sprint race, my bad. I'm thinking this is the sprint series. The reverse grid race. I think top 10 get reversed for race 2, which is around the same amount of time as this race. So if Olivier wins this, he's gonna start P10, but with this speed, I don't think that's gonna be much of an issue for him. Getting back up the field. Yeah, you see that gap there as we come up the hill. Put a pretty big gap to Stevenson. I think this top 4 may be sort of for the rest of the race. See back there, I think this is a battle between the F1 car of Johan and Besama, the other Maka racing car. They go side by side in turn 1. The F1 car in the inside, now outside. Take behind. Oh, that's a crash. Who's that? That's Jack Oliver. What happened to Jack Oliver? Did he spin? Did he crash? Might have cut the curve. But, oh god, I think, I commented a curse that. So I said the top 4 was pretty much sorted out for the rest of this race, but I guess it's not. Olivier, I said Oliver again, he is down to P6. We did not see what happened, Sally. Yeah, we missed that as we just clicked away to see that battle between the car and his teammate, but he's now kind of P6 behind his teammate. And now this race is a younger GP 1, 2, 3. It's the first, second, third for them right now. And I think, yeah, that's super sad to see. Olivier was holding the lead of the race so strongly. He was setting fast his laps. It seemed like clear he had the pace to win, and I guess just a slight mistake has pushed him all the way down. P6 was on the grass out of the S's. So maybe he can fight his way back up, but I think he might have hit the wall too, so he may have some damage. So I think this might be a recovery race now, which is sad as he was on his way to win this. But yeah. But this does set him up well for the race 2. He will be in front of the MVP cars, where they have a much bigger gap to them. But yeah, but he's not too far from this NDF1 car. So he still has a chance to maybe make it back up to, I'd say, in this 4th. But yeah, super sad to see that. But now, yeah, it's just a younger VP podium walkout for race 1. We'll move back lower down the grid. You see that rider before just behind the 4th Maximilian Younger himself in the 4th car. Trying to chase him. Bit of a lock up there. See some smoke from the front right tire. yeah, now it seems that it's starting to spread out again, but I think it's Antonio Bunn is pretty close to the car of David Southwood, who had a pretty good race in the first round. Obviously, due to the issues in the first round, we didn't score any points. So this round, the second round, will be the round everyone will be able to score their first points for the season. And I think David Southwood is going to be battling for, well, not the points, but obviously every position matters in a championship. Look at he's going to defend it from Antonio Bunn. Ooh, squeeze him right to the edge. I think Antonio Bunn is going to just be able to pull around the outside, get the inside from the next corner, and yep, get the race. And fully is ahead of Southwood. And Southwood will get a run down into the next corner. And he is. I think he's going to be right beside him. He's going to be fully alongside for that next corner. Ooh, they bit of contact there. I think just a tiny tap, but he's able to get back past Antonio Bunn and he back car. Ooh, and I think that may be a lapped car. Yeah, that is Adam. Yeah, his name is just Adam. Number 13. He's from. Here we go. Stoian trying to get past Roberto Radaccia in the Stalla on the car, chicken car. But yeah, seems that all the battles are outside of the top 10. Obviously, but I think now, hopefully I don't curse again, but now, the top 10, I think, is sorted. I think everyone in the top 10 is going to try to just take it home to the end now. I just realized it's Tim Draper, I think, he's out of the race. Yes, he's in pits. So I think that's the only retirement so far in this race, Tim Draper. Oh, and now Adam into the pit lane. Maybe damage, maybe he's going for an unconventional strategy, but we'll see. But here we go. Olivier's teammate who right behind him, best of man, Jen best beats me. Number 420, chasing his own teammate with some other cars who would like to take his positions away from him. Not too far behind. Alright, I think that's actually both ND1 cars behind him. Yeah, it's Johan and that is Nachos. Both ND1 cars right behind him. And I think Nachos, though, will actually he's going to have to defend Maximilian Linder in the vehicle. I think he might get a run. That seems a bit too far, though, so maybe one like that. But yeah, both of these teams in the position. I think that teammate's fine back there. Saw him move to the outside. Yeah, Wagner versus Arcu's teammate that went forward. It's his teammate by. Pretty easy overtake. Lets him by. Maybe they're switching to see if Hughes can catch up to those India F1 cars, but the gap does seem pretty big though. Just off and down. Seemingly, I think the seemingly is going to be our top 10 for now. Right now, oh, that's a spinner. That's a spinner. Who is that? That is one of the guys lower in the grid. I'm trying to find him. There's for everyone. That was one of the piston head cars, though. I think this might have been him. I think Jose Averia. This might have been him. I know there may be two. I think that was him. I think we saw it in the grass, spun out. P19. Oh, who's that? I think that's Antonio Bunn. It is. He was a lapped car and he didn't get out the way. Fastest lap for it. 24-7. See, this guy has the pace. Olivier. But it's Antonio Bunn just caught up by a lapped car that's definitely going to be reported to the stewards Keating. But a battle with David South, which is cut short. So, and that's very sad to see. Les Peters right behind Antonio Warren now. Oh, that's Maximilian Younger. Oh, now he gets past Nachos finally, just falling for a few laps. I think he's finally get that one to turn 4. He goes side by side with him and really gets him done. Very fast right-hander. Ooh, he saw Nachos there, slide a bit. And that is a full move done for Younger. That sentence even makes sense. Did that sentence even make sense? I don't know. But Younger, peace out. And now he's going to try to chase Nacho's teammate Johan for P6. Probably try to get as close to his teammates who are all on the podium right now for race 1. Try to score the maximum amount of points for Team Younger GP. But even if he doesn't get to pass this guy's Nacho's teammate, it's still a very good round for MVP if it finishes like this. Top 3 spot for podium for this team. As Cody Lawrence has closed the gap a bit to Barber, so we may see them fight near the end of this race, so he's catching up slightly to the team. Same with Olivier, P4. After went down to P6 from the lead. He could catch up to Cody Lawrence. We'll have to see though how this race plays out until the end. But yeah, this has been a great race, very interesting race, a great one at that. And we're going to see who's able to take the top step between these 3 one-year GP drivers. Seeing Stevenson's going to be the one to take it, as he's 2.8, 2.7 seconds ahead of Thomas Barberry. But I think the battle for P3 is going to be, or maybe even P2, is going to be because Cody Lawrence is very rapidly catching up to Barberry, and Olivier is very rapidly catching up to Lawrence. So maybe we'll see a podium fight in the next few laps for between Macca Racing and the 2 UB cars, as he did just set a 25 flat compared to Lawrence's 25.5. So he is doing, at least for that lap, he did a fast lap. But I'll be watching that though to see how consistent he is and how much faster he is, usually every lap. With 6 minutes left, this could get very interesting. I think we'll just watch these guys. Actually, I think Younger was defending from Nachos right there, going all the way almost onto the grass there to keep the inside. And he's able to defend it, and yeah, just block the road, having to have Nachos go as Nacho takes the inside, switch back. Gonna go around the outside now for this very long right-hander. Not getting on the yellow curb. And I just can't make it stick, and he has to stick right behind. Looks at the outside again. Nope. He's just gonna stick back and stay behind him for another lap. But yeah, you can definitely see that. If you look on P4, Olivier, Macca Racing driver. 4 tenths now. He's definitely catching up to Lawrence. 5 minutes left in this race. But yeah, I do think by the end of this race we will see Olivier very much so fight for that final podium position that Cody Lawrence is holding, and maybe even try to catch up to Barbarians. Cody Lawrence is slowly but surely catching up to his own teammate. But we'll have to see. This race ends in 4 minutes 50 seconds. Lawrence. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that was something I was not expecting to happen just now. Lawrence gets passed by Olivier. I've seen him go side by side down this back straight, where the pit exit is. So Lawrence going to be able to hold this position. Maybe not. I think he's just going to back out and try to get the run down to the next corner. Yeah, he's sticking right behind Jack Olivier. Try to go around the outside. I don't think it's going to stick. They have a lap car in front of them, I think. No, he's not able to keep around the outside. And it's my AC bugging out. He's not able to keep around the outside and just, this is very funny fashion, sticks behind Olivier. hit my leaderboard myself a bit between that, but I think we're going back to normal now, thankfully. Yeah, Phil Lawrence behind Olivier. This is a great comeback drive from Jack Olivier. Leading this race, falls back to P6, and now he's going to fight back to win the podium. And I think now even he has a chance to catch up to Thomas Barberi with the amount of pace he's been showing this race. As well now, Clark Hughes gets past Maximilian Younger. I was going to check if he was fighting the NDF1 car again, but no, it seems he's fighting the Ford car now. Gets passed by him, and I think he's going to try to re-overtake him into the next corner. See if he can keep it side by side, has an inside line, which I think is the better line for this corner usually, most of the time, but no, Maximilian sticks around the outside, is able to get right onto the inside line and the racing line at the same time, and keep the position. I think he's going to try to easily defend it into this corner from Clark Hughes. The Ford car. That's a move done. Really well. Good move, as I think it's a lot of car. Yep, that is the piston head cars of Matija Strizix. I do not know how to pronounce that. Sorry for any mispronunciations. Yeah, we'll go back to the top three. And I don't think Lawrence is done fighting Jack Olivier just yet. He is right behind him, and I think he's gonna maybe try to get another move and get a rundown. I saw him think about staying inside there, but thought better of it. I think it was just too far. But yeah, he was chasing down Olivier now to try to get this fully locked out younger GP podium back towards his team. But with the pace Olivier's been showing, it's not going to be an easy feat. And I think even with this pace, right before the race ends, I think they might even catch up to Thomas Barberi. So, even so, I think this podium, even if Lawrence is able to pass Olivier, I think Barberi is still very much, not completely, but he is still very much in danger of losing his P2 to Olivier. And even Barberi, if they're able to catch up, which seemingly they are. It's getting closer and closer every corner, it seems. Yeah, now let's see if, so, yeah, good runs, I think, from all of them. I think that last corner, especially in these cars, is very important. Talk about the drivers for qualifying. You really have to get a good run out of there to get a good qualifying in these cars. And especially trying to get moved down at turn 1, you need a really good run compared to the car in front of you to get that slipstream down at turn 1. Try to get alongside. Yeah, so yeah, I think most of the time, Olivier is gaining against cars is that turn 1. You saw how much time he just gained against Barberi in that turn 1. Yeah, he's almost 3-4 tenths behind him now. And Lawrence lost time to him against him in T1. So yeah, it seems very strong in his braking ability. Now he's going to go for a move on Barberi. Oh, that's very close. Almost tapped him. Almost took him out even. I think it was about to tap one of his tires, which would have spun him around. But no, he keeps it clean, sticks behind, but now he's very close. And we're on the final lap, as we'll quickly show. We're the final lap now. Steve Stevenson has been leading this race for he's been leading this race since Olivier spun. I think he will win this race. But as you see, it is a close battle up here, and I think Olivier's going to get the slipstream from Barberi. We'll go back on board with Stevenson. He's had a great race. And I'm pretty sure, yep, he wins the race. And we'll go back here. They're side by side to the line. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Olivier takes it on the line. Olivier takes it on the line. And it steals the P2 from Thomas Barberi. What a great recovery drive. I think maybe it was an overtake with a slight mistake that caused him to spin early in that race down into P6 behind his own teammate. but that pace was incredible. It's like a 24 on race fuel. Great recovery drive from Track Olivier. And while Stevenson, after Olivier spun, holding a confident lead against his teammates, I think this race definitely is a highlight for Jack Olivier. Great recovery drive from the Macca Racing driver. Now look at them side by side. A great result after a slight mistake or incident. We'll see. Maybe once we get an interview, he'll tell us what happened with this on stream. But yeah, what a great recovery drive from the Macca GP driver. And for the top 10, it rounds out his teammate Barberi gets, so we'll round it at all. Stevenson P1, Olivier P2, Thomas Barberi P3, Cody Lawrence P4, Olivier's teammate Jens Betzman in P5, Johan for NDF1 in P6, P7 goes to his teammate, P8 Maximilian Younger, P9 Clark Hughes, and 10th goes to the Ford car of Jakob Wagnevort. That rounds out your top 10, and sadly, VSC car in 11th of Dave Southwood and Antonio Bunn were fighting also for that last point position, but sadly couldn't just get it. Sadly couldn't get the point position. They were fighting hard for Antonio and Colorado and sitting with that black car with one of the piston cars. Definitely did not help his chance, but great race, very strong race for your UP, and very strong race for the Macca cars. Both getting good points in this first round. So yeah, that was a intense first race. I wish I had a commentator here with me. I'm all alone, sadly, for this round. Hopefully not the next Prince Series round. Or Le Mans, if I do commentate that one. If I don't race, I need to find people to race with. But 10th round. That photo finish between the Younger GP and the Macca Racing driver was intense. I think right now we're currently waiting to switch between sessions. And I'm just giving you guys updates of what's happening in the game of Settled Corsa right now. I think we're loading into the next session. I don't know if I should pull someone in. Do I have that ability? Oh, surprisingly I do. I do have the ability to correct all the VCs. I won't do it. I don't want to mess up their mental focus right now. I see all the Younger GP drivers on their PC right now, all together, probably working together and such. For next race. I think next race, they're all going to be very close to each other, like back of the top 10. As the second race is a reverse grid race, top 10 get reversed. So I think that means, yep, Wagnevort, who did he? I don't think he did. I just read this out. I'm trying to see if AC. I think this means Yap Wagnevort is going to do P1, and I am correct. Yap Wagnevort is P1. And everyone now has spawned into their cars. As you can just give me a second as they're all loading in right now. We'll now just switch over to the game. Stream will switch over. There you go. So we'll use a bit of free cam. Oh. So Yap Wagnevort is P1. His teammate Clark Hughes is in P2. Got Steve Stevenson in 3rd. NDF1 car in 4th. His teammate in 5th. That's they have keybinds now. Oh, that's a what? That DAC car is very far behind the rest of the grid. Yeah, but we'll go back to the leader now. Yeah, Wagnevort leading the grid. Pole position for race 2. As the red lights go out again, 6% of course here, but they go out. And race 2 for the sprint series. Before the Trout starts, Shaq Wagner won the lead. His teammate defending second place from Steve Stevenson. The two NDF1 cars going side by side to turn 1 with another young GP car right behind them. He defends the inside, and that is 3 wide the back. Wagner gets a great start. Keeps the lead. His teammates under threat from Maximilian Younger. That was wrong. That's not Steve Stevenson. My bad. Always you see this big gap of cars. Oh, 3 wide. That's the two NDF1 cars. I think that's Olivier. Oh, as the teammates hit, goes over the curb, he has to run wide. His teammate kind of, his rear end slides out. Oh my god, look at that gaggle of NDF cars getting past both the NDF1 cars and blocking Olivier's teammate from after racing. Oh my god, this is intense. As they're getting started and blocked in by this whole wall of NDF cars. Ooh, that's Stevenson getting a bit loose on his rear end coming out of the left-hander. Wow, that was very close. Very intense first few corners. But Wagner, great start. He's still in P1. Nacho, the NDF1 car, overtakes Tony Bond. They're still fighting in that last corner. Look at this gap of cars fighting for the last points position in the race 2. But oh my god, here we go. Race 2, already an intense start. The fastest guy trying to make the way up the grid, got the slower guy, not slower, that's me. The guys who slower down the grid trying to defend their higher points pin position in this race. That's the Dakar Dave Southwood around the outside into the top 10 now. Now the inside, down the outside again. Passing the NDF1 car of Nachos and Antonio Blanc also. Alright, sorry, I just adjust something. There's no fighting. Oh, that's a few cars going wide. I think that's the chicken car. It's on the omelet going wide. This is a very intense first few laps. Clark Hughes fighting Cody Lawrence for P5. Oh, we just come in. Look at this gaggle of cars. All the younger GP cars, the Infrared car. It's a huge gaggle. Oh, that's a spinner. That's like, who is that? Oh, they just hit the wall. That's Olivier, not again. After an insane recovery drive, again, he loses the rear end. He puts it on the grass. He's fallen all the way back to P19. What a terrible thing to happen to Olivier, the French driver from Dakar Racing. This is not what he needed. Another mistake or incident. We'll see. I think he put a wheel on the grass, like I said, but this is not what he needed after such a great recovery race in race 1, I mean. His teammate's still in P6, so maybe he could still get some points. But what a shame. They're all be back here in P20. As we have this wide open fight, that's his teammate of Betsma, the Italian, fighting these younger GP cars in that NDF1 car and trying to stay ahead of all of them. I think that's Thomas Barbera. Yeah, that is in front of him now. He's side by side with Steve Stevenson. Steve Stevenson almost getting onto that curb, blocking the inside from the NDF1 car, but he just sticks his nose in there. He has to leave him space. This is an intense first few laps, even more intense than race 1. But here we go. Oh, almost gets really close to the rear end of Betsma. Oh god, this has been an intense round. I'm kind of stunned for words how much has happened in this first round. Without the huge gaggle of F3 cars you saw that first few rounds, of all them trying to scramble to get their positions, overtake, defend, attack, and work together with their teammates. But now I think the grid is kind of settled out for these last 20 minutes of the race, 30 seconds of the race. As Olivier, as you see on the leaderboard, he's already making his way back up the grid. He's not waiting for anyone, as this is Steve Stevenson going down the inside of his teammate. That's not making him stick. Now he's in P5. This has been an intense race just from the start of this first 5 minutes of this 25-minute race. That's the forward car. Up there, that's Clark Hughes trying to go on Maximilian Younger, but just can't make it stick as I back out. Follow him through the next few set of corners. Maximilian Younger is going to try to defend with all he can. How much he can, yeah, I can't speak. He's going to try to defend this position, especially with his teammates who are trying to overtake Clark Hughes. I say that Steve Stevenson down the inside, now the outside of Clark Hughes. And his teammate, Thomas Barrera, right behind. Clark Hughes just squeezed him out from the inside, but Steve Stevenson is going to get back in there. He's going to get the move done, a slight bit of contact. Thomas Barrera sees his way. I think it's going to be 3 wide. Down this downhill left-hander. Who is it? I think that's the Stevenson that gets pushed wide. Oh my god, this close racing is intense. Clark Hughes stays ahead. You see this big gap of cars right behind Clark Hughes. The 3 younger GP cars. The Yamaha racing car. At this rate, I do think Olivier is going to be able to catch up just how much battling there's going on in this mid-pack of the field. And all this to say, almost 4 wide. Jesus Christ. This, oh my god, a bit more contact. That's an ending of one car going straight on, I think I saw there. Yeah, that was Johan go straight on, taking the escape road. 25 flat for Olivier. He's trying to catch back as much as he can. But this guy who cars P3 to P7 putting on a show for us today. Goes down the inside, is not able to make it stick more. It's on his teammate, Barry. Then maybe he will be able to get a run later on in the lap. Now again, P3 to P7 is putting on the race a lifetime right now. That was intense. First few laps. I can't believe what I saw, really. It was super intense. My dog. He is a Chihuahua Yorkie mix, and he is very energetic. It's very cold. I think the other thing has still stayed gone for 3 seconds over time. But it was very intense. I'm just thinking about that. The spin from Olivier, now come back to the P15 after spinning down to P19. Still a long ways to go for 17 minutes left in the race. Wagner, who has been the I was just about to say, before I ended by my dog, the hugest beneficiary from this whole gaggle cars fighting. He is just out here in P1. Thought he was probably going to have to defend from some of the faster guys on the grid trying to overtake him. He has a 6-second gap to his teammate in P2, who will probably be trying to defend from all these faster guys, slow him down to, convert this into a win. He has such a big gap with his teammate in P2 again defending as everyone behind him is battling their hearts out as here they go again! 2 wide! Left-hander, Betsma Younger. As I think Younger's gonna get past though. And get right behind Steve Stevenson. No, he's not. He's gonna have to back out. He holds up his teammates in doing so. Look at this. This is intense. 3 wide almost with these other 3 younger GP cars. Lawrence Younger and Barbary. 3 wide. This is intense. Oh my god. As they all go, they all think about going 3 wide again. Oh, I think that was a bit of contact. I couldn't really tell. Plus, the young GP cars getting at least very close to each other. As a Betsman gets past Stevenson. P3. At this point, I think Olivier is going to catch up. Because these guys are battling so hard, they have to be losing heaps of time. Especially to Clark Hughes, who's also starting to make his own gap to these guys, just battling almost every lap, trying to get a move down on each other. Oh my god, you can just see Steve Stevenson trying to get past Betsma any way he can. He's getting past him again, putting me inside in this corner. They're just tapping wheels at this point. Oh god, he's squeezing him on the inside. Going around the outside, he's trying everything he can. Oh my god. I think once Stevenson gets past, I think it's gonna be. Oh, now he does, and yeah, now it's gonna be defending from these 2 younger GP cars also. This this is a great second race here. Where's Olivier? Olivier just overtook Diamond Wagner in the chicken car, the Solid car for P13 as we go back to these guys. I don't want to say this is really intense for me. I think we all know that. I've been repeating it all the time, but oh my god, they're gonna go side by side again. Steve Stevenson got re-overtaken by Betsma. Oh, he hits him! I think he turned into it where he just outworked himself, but Steve Stevenson has spun. And I think if he doesn't get back on track fast enough, I think that's Betsma right there. Not Betsma, Olivier right there. No, he does not get past. I thought he was going to get past him. That's Steve Stevenson in an incident with Betsma. And now Thomas Barberi is trying to get past Betsma. And I think he will. He holds the inside into this corner. He's going to hold the outside for the next one. Advantage against Betsma for the next right-hander. But maybe with the amount of momentum he has, he's going to hold around the outside. He does try to. He just sticks behind, though. Has to stick behind Betsma in that F3 car. And man, this is all I got. Tough race. Olivier spun on the first lap. Now into P12, doing an insane recovery drive. Hopefully, like he did. And then Steve Stevenson having contact with his teammates, spitting out, dropping right down to P11. And now Olivier is right behind him too. This is gonna be an intense race. And again, if you just want to change the scenery, Magdevoort just calmly driving in P1. Basically hot lapping at this point. I don't think he knows what's happening behind him. It's an intense battle for the last position on the podium. There goes Betsman and Barberi side by side. Barberi gets past. Cody Lawrence takes a bit of a wide line in the background there. And I don't think he's going to get the run though. No, he's not. He's a bit further back now. And maybe Betsman's going to try to get a run back into Barberi and see if he can. The slipstream gets really strong in these cars the closer you are. Obviously, that's how slipstream works. But I think he might go down the inside again. He is going to go down the inside. Late doing. We're back to normal. I think that hit might have been exaggerated. What is my AC doing actually? What the hell? Alright, I think I actually just hit my Ethernet cord a bit there. From where it's connected to. I just plugged it back in. We're good. I will try not to do that again. I think that hit was a bit exaggerated for me hitting my Ethernet cord, but we're fine now. We are fine. But geez, that's another. That was exaggerated because my internet decided to do something else for some reason. But that was still another incident with the Betsma car. That's Cody Lawrence in front of Barberi. That's Betsma in front of Barberi. That's another incident. 2 incidents between the Mac GP card and the Young GP card. This has been an intense race. There's not going to be good feelings between them after this race. Oh, probably not. Maybe they can, talk it out, but I don't see that happening. Yeah, now Cody Lawrence is on the chase. And I think that gap to Wagner is slightly closer maybe, but still, it's a 5-6 second gap. Still. And is 11 minutes left. It's going to take a good chase to Wagner. Again, his teammate's at P2. So his teammate, if they really do want to have their team get a win in this round, get a good pile of points for the first point scoring round of the season, this would be a great race to do it in. Having his teammate defend from all these faster guys and try to just help him convert his teammate to get a big haul of points for P1. As we're not actually on the chicken car. It's not on that car. I keep calling it the chicken car because there's a chicken on it. Get the past CGR car, Snowdiager falls down another Ford car. He hasn't had much time, and I'm very sad. I should have given him more time because I feel it's very sad. The only time we see him now is him retiring from the race, back to pits. He's out of this race. I'm sorry you didn't get more screen time. I will make it up to you if I stream again and you race again. In another round. I'm very sorry. Starting gets past Reducci again for P14. No, they're actually battling right now. I think it's going to be Reducci getting moved on. Maybe the sheer G car is going to run down the main straight. We'll see. It's very strange going to this now after that those intense laps between the Young Jeep cars and the one Macca car battling for his life between them. Here we go. That's that's Maximilian Younger for Young GP fighting the F1 car of Johan. And that's I think that's Oh, look at this. Dave Southwood, Steve Stevenson, Olivier, his teammate Nachos? I don't know. But we're fighting both side by side. Oh, this is intense now. We got a big scrap here at the back of the grid. Here we go. Side by side. Two pairs, two doubles. Who's going to make it out in front? I think Olivier is leading this right now. Gets squeezed by the NDF1 car trying to force him out. But he's able to keep in it, keep the lead of this pack. Steve Stevenson third, Dave Southwood, the last of this pack, trying to look for any opportunities he can to maybe get to the lead of this pack. But no, Jack. Can I just say, Olivier is a P9. He first lap 1, or at the start of the race, he spun. It was down to P19. Repeat, P19. He has fought his way back up to P9, 9 minutes to go. That is insane. That is an insane pace. There's a little love tap, another love tap, another love tap, another love tap from another love tap from the DAC car, another love tap from the DAC car and the younger GT car. DAC car gets a bit unstable from those love taps. But, oh my god. Jesus. This has been an intense race. It seems to have calmed down in the front. But Betsma is still only 2 tenths behind. That is another car. That is Stevenson. No, that's not Stevenson. That is Barberi, I think, who went wide. It was off the track. It was a green car. Yeah, it was Barberi. Went wide. He gets passed by Antonio Bunny, the Impact blue car, in a beautiful livery and a beautiful P5, might I add. And yeah, now it's Betsma versus Lawrence. Lawrence has no teammates to back him up. He's not a bad driver. I'm not saying he needs teammates to help him fight, but this Betsma guy has been fighting for his life, trying to keep ahead of these guys. This has been an intense race as it goes wide! Goes wide to the grass. He's gonna try to keep these on the car back again. But now he's gonna be behind Barberi by Antonio Munn, and now I'm not gonna be surprised if Johan has a run on him. I don't think it's close enough though. But God, I'm cursing everyone today, saying he's doing such a good job fighting as far as he could against the guys who just goes wide right after. God. Antonio Bunn passed Thomas Barberi in turn 1. Betsma passed Johan in the different car. This has been a crazy race. Race 1 was good. This is insane. These cars produce good racing. I didn't expect them to produce this good racing with this grid. This grid's amazing. Well, I think that's Cody Lawrence. I think he might be lapping the DAC car. Yeah, he is lapping the DAC car. Not of Dave Southwood, but another DAC car who is here somewhere, if I can find him. Yeah, Ben Green. Better get lapped by Barberi and Thomas Barberi and the Impact blue car Antonio Bunn also are not now. Hopefully he gets out of the way, doesn't cause any issues. Yeah, that's him going to the wide, trying to get out the way. But 6 minutes 30 seconds left to go in this race. Seemingly all has calmed down now. I think anyone who's watching can kind of just peel back and just kind of like process what they saw. That was an intense battle between the NACA racing cars, the younger GP cars, the 1 and 4 car Qs, and that's Barberi getting past Tony and Bond. They are still fighting. The Impact blue car is not finding anything. Stays behind. He gets the move done. Barberi does. He's able to go up to a nice P4. And Olivier is into P7. He has passed the WGP of Maximilian Younger. He's 3 seconds behind Betsma, his teammate, but still. But they're battling up there. For a second, they're not side by side anymore, but they were side by side. Barberi keeps the position, but they are battling up here. That is going to help Olivier maybe even get P5. He has had an insane pace this whole race. He's about to come back from basically the last spot on the grid from the start of the race. Hell, maybe there's even a podium for him at the end of this race waiting to happen. But yeah, but Thomas Barberi is still in front of Antonio Bunn. Olivier's teammate Betsma is trying to get past Tony Abund, maybe move down to the last corner. I don't think anyone's going to do a move until last corner. The exit of that corner is so important for this straight, the main straight here in Interlagos. These cars need a great move down the inside or around the inside or outside. It's literally get down the main straight, as we see here. That's what's trying to do. He goes side by side, he's doing one bit faster than Tony Abund right now. Gets ahead of the brake and keep the position in front of the Impact 3 car. Now when the air pass is chasing the Impact 3 car. God, this has been such a good race. I think these guys are in the battle lap now, but they've been losing time to Olivier, who's just been on an insane hot lapping. It's basically been hot lapping this whole race, with cars just in the way. Again, I cannot understate this. P19 to P7 on lap 1, and he probably does have damage as he did hit the wall. That is crazy to me. Early as a Thompson said, Wagonboard, P1. So, to be fair, great result. If it ends like this, great result. 4 minutes left for the N4 team. P1 and 2 for Yap Wagonboard and Clark Hughes. Great result for the team. And I'd say still a pretty good result for UMGP, putting Lawrence 3rd. Barbarian 4th, and a great recovery for Naka Racing. Betsma 5th, Olivier, Jack Olivier 7th. But let's see how this ends out. 3 minutes left, 3 minutes 23 to be exact, as I read that. In this race, maybe Olivier can get on the podium again and we have a comeback line. Maybe that's when we get on the podium. Maybe Lawrence will stay on the podium. Maybe Barbarian will beat his teammate out for the podium. I don't even think P2 is settled at this point. 1.7 seconds. He's to Wagonboard for Hughes, and 3 seconds Cody Lawrence is to him. And I think he might have done a lot past the lap time. You can't correct him like that. He didn't. But P2 may not even be settled. Even if the gap's that big, you never know what's going to happen. You know? So yeah. But yeah, Olivier is not that far behind Bud now. 6 tenths. This is an insane race from the man. Spun both races in, and now is doing 2 recovery drives in a row. He scored good points. This is I think if we did do a vote for driver of the day or whatever, I think it'd have to go to Olivier. He's had such an insane performance with the luck he's had these 2 races to get these type of points to what has happened in both races. Especially this race. I think this race is just a highlight. Again, I'm saying it again. P19 now to P6 seemingly as he has a run on turning up on P7. Let's get the move done to get to P6. But seemingly he's going to get it done down the inside. He got the run from the slipstream. A good run out of the last corner. At P19 to P6, it may even be P5. He keeps this up. He's not that far from the others in front, and he has the pace to catch up to them. Maybe a bit too late though. A minute 30. You never know what happens there. Anything can happen. But he is on mission. He's chasing his teammate now. Hell, his team. Well, they're racers. I don't think it's going to buy, but I don't even know if they can see together. But again, great recovery drive. It's insane the pace he's had this whole race. And I'm pretty sure currently, I don't remember if we get about point for he does have the fastest lap, I'm pretty sure. Olivier does. So it is insane what he's been able to pull off this race. A bad start into a pretty solid position from what happened to him. But yeah. But 50 seconds to go. Clark Hughes has been closing the gap to his teammate. It's down from the start of this race of it being around 6 seconds. But now, that was Cody Lawrence slid a bit out of the last quarter. Oh no! Betsma's teammate slid. He lost in the last corner. Maybe tire wear? That would be shocking, or just a mistake, honestly. Cody Lawrence slid a bit. He did the full sideways slide out of the last corner. Just lost in the traction most likely on the curve. He's now defending from Steve Stevenson. Getting out there outside. No, there's no space for it. That green stuff in the grass, but mistake that puts Betsma just in front of his teammate, 2 places behind him, and now he's defended from Steve Stevenson, who is a very aggressive driver. Yeah, he's still keeping it in, because he's all the way still keeping it in, and gets past him. Mistake that just cost Besson a few positions now. Now he's trying to fight with Steve Stevenson. What an intense race. Steve Stevenson keeps ahead though. It's a piston-head car. I think that is... Yeah, that is Steve Strisik. They're lapping right there, and if one car gets past here. But yeah, this is a crazy race. That's Stevenson gonna try to get past Younger, his teammate. But this is intense. As the checker flag comes out, Yap Wagenborg for in4 gets a 1-2 finish with Clark Hughes. Cody Lawrence closes up the podium, Barbary 4th. Olivia, after an insane comeback drive, gets P5. That is a drive. If that's not a driver of the day drive, I don't know what the hell is. But amazing work from the Frenchman to get a P5 finish after that absolutely horrible incident at the start. Just him spinning, I think, hitting the grass and back into P5. He could have gotten more, I'm sure of it, but from what happened to him, that's a great result. Tony O'Bun P6 for Impact Blue. Steve Stevenson gets P7 for Jung GP. Right behind his teammate, Maximum Younger. Betsma, after a spin on the final lap, gets P9. And closing out the top 10 is Johan for NDF1, his teammate, just right outside the points, along with the DAC car and the chicken car and the CGR car. And Les Peters, the other selling on the car of Simon Wagdevort. The 2 piston cars, but one of them DNF'd. And then Ben Green crossed the line, the DAC car. Gonna finish off the race for us. What can I say? That was an amazing weekend. That was an amazing weekend of racing with Trout. Intense, hard, but great. It's across the line, Ben Green goes a bit wide. The race is now finished. Sadly, we've had 3 DNF drivers not finish the race DNF'd. One of the piston cards, the Ford car, Snow Yeager, Jose Berr for Piston Head, and Tim Draper, number 14, DNF. But what a race. That was just intense. I think we might, if anyone's in the VC, I want to interview people, dude. What the hell? That is crazy, and what a race. And commentary, oh god. But we're gonna interview someone. I don't think the winner's in VC, sadly. We do have someone waiting. Maximilian Younger is first, so we're gonna pull him in. Maximilian Younger.
Hello.
How do you feel? I don't know how to feel about your race. How do you feel about your race?
Oh, not so good. I think it was one of the worst displays of my racecraft ever. I bumped into people, I crashed into people. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, it was very intense from what I saw. A lot of battles.
I came in with not a lot of practice because organizing this has been taking up the little free time I've been having lately. So I kept outbraking myself and, sort of bumping into people when they're on the outside and just, not good. I'm sorry. If there's any incident reports incoming towards me, I'll accept them. That was a very bad racecraft for me. I took a lot of... I took Jack Olivier out at some point. It was, not good. I'm pretty embarrassed about that, not gonna lie.
Yeah, but
I hope everybody had fun. I saw a lot of battling in front and behind me. So I hope people still had a good time racing and
Yeah, it was very intense up at the front with the top 4 in both races. But yeah, it was still a great round. Thank you for organizing, obviously, and it's still a good result for your team.
Yeah, I think we might be leading. I'm not quite sure.
You're definitely leading with how consistent everyone was on the grid on your team.
From a team standpoint, it's great. I'm also the reserve driver for this race, so I'm not counting. Since I'm the 4th reserve, I'm not really counting towards the total standings. So, my horrible race luckily doesn't affect anyone.
Yep. Well, you have anything else to say to the viewers? I guess.
Not really. I hope you just enjoyed the race, and yeah, sorry for my horrible display of driving.
Well, thank you. We're gonna move on to another person who wants to get interviewed, but thank you for organizing, of course. Great race, and I guess we'll see you next round at. I think it's
Imola. Sorry,
Imola.
Imola.
Italian track.
Yes, have a good one.
Well, we'll see
next
you
week.
there.
Next week.
Next week. Maybe I'll stream. I'll see you there.
See ya.
Okay, we're gonna pull in the person who rounded out the podium in round 2. Actually, well, he came in first. We'll pull in Thomas Barberi. Hello, Thomas Barberi. First off, how do you feel after that very intense race?
Well, quali and race 1 went well, to be honest. I wasn't expecting to be this fast. That was pretty good, to be honest. Good race draft, good race strategy, even if Jake beat me the PV2 at the end on the line. Because I did quite messy last corner, to be honest. And then yeah, race 2 wasn't really good. My racecraft was really horrendous, as well as my race pace. So yeah, I got hit quite badly sometimes. I had some contact with other people as well, which were my fault. So yeah, not a very good race 2, but overall it's a pretty good result.
And all the battling, how do you feel about that? It's much more battling than I was expecting between you guys at the front. You guys had it clocked out. You think had it clocked out, but no. At the end of the race, it got very intense between everyone, with Olivier and everyone, and the other young GP cars.
Yeah, more battling than I was expecting to be honest. But yeah, race 1 was quite normal battling, I'd say. But race 2 was, as everybody got somewhat at the same pace, and it's quite easy to overtake on such a track with such long straight. Obviously, with the slipstream that we have. I wasn't expected that much. I was expected to create more gap, to be honest. So yeah, it was pretty intense, pretty cool, to be honest. But yeah, my racecraft wasn't the best, and I got the racecraft of all the drivers went on the best tire as well. So yeah, I got some contacts, so wasn't optimal.
Yep. Even with all the battling, and you said yourself that you don't think it was a great race, it's still a great result for the team. Got solid points. A lot of you guys on the podium in both races.
Yep. I mean, I think for the race 1 we are P1 and P3, for race 2 we are P3 and 4, so yeah, good points. Especially considering that race 2 gives awards less points, so yeah, really good result for us. And yeah, it's up to us to continue.
Well, it's great to hear from you. Hope to see you here next week at Imola, from what I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so I'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Alright, and we're moving on to the person who's still waiting in here. American driver, so I have no bias, trust me. Jody Lawrence, for WGP, again. Hello!
Hello there.
Intense race, especially in round 2. How do you feel? First thoughts, just coming out of the race.
Right. Chaos, I would say, if you ask me. You know what? I have to say though, just kind of, I'm sort of hijacking your question, so pardon that, but I had really no expectations coming into this, just to have some fun. That might have been chaos, but that was actually really fun, if you ask me, Onel. So,
yeah, no, it's very intense to watch, especially that first few laps of race 2. While you guys basically in like four wide trains or whatever.
It was crazy, really. I hope it was a good show for you.
It was a good show. Yeah, no, it was a great show. It was intense from almost like start to finish. Especially race 2. It was insane. Barberi and I think Olivier from Maka Racing crossed the line at the same time. I think Olivier just beat him out there in race 1.
Yeah, no, I was trying to hold back Jack as best I could. I knew he was quicker than me. He probably had 3-4 tenths on me, but I tried to defend him as best I could for Thomas, and he got me. We were pretty good move into 1. I tried to come back at him in race 1, but race 2, the chaos, I think Maxi was defending as hard as he could, and I think him and Jack might have come together near the start. And he got back to 5th.
Yeah, no. They hit an incident. I think it was an incident or either he spun on his own. I would have to check, but spun down to P19. Came
got back to
all the
fifth.
way back up to 5th place in a 25-minute race.
He's got some real pace, I tell you. Wish I could do that. His his race pace is my quali pace. So, hats off to him on that, and damn good recovery. But good win to Yap, good P2 to Clank in the second race. They were able to escape the chaos, but they had good strong pace in the second phase. So, hats off to them as well, and good job on Steven. Race 1 victory. So, that's what I have to say.
Yeah, so the Hall of Points for your GP. I think you guys are leading after this first round of point scoring.
Somehow. But yeah, no. I think P1. Imola might be the last race I get to do for a little bit. We'll see how schedules are. I'm sorry again hijacking your question and taking the mic from you, but like I said, might be the last race after Imola for me. We'll see. I think it's going to be wide open. You've seen how competitive it was today in race 1 and 2, so I think you're going to have plenty of good shows going forward next few weeks.
Yeah, that was an intense race, and I cannot wait for Imola with that main long straight with the amount of slipstream you guys were getting down.
You're going to see 5 wide racing.
Yeah, with how wide the Imola straight is and how much slipstream you guys are getting, even on the back straight.
Going to enter the Thunderdome into T1. 5 enter, 1 will come out. Who will be the one?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was good hearing from you. Good result for the team. Good result for yourself. I think you were on the podium. I think you rounded out the podium in race 2.
Somehow I got on the podium from all that. I'm actually gonna try to upload the first 10 laps of that race. It was chaos, but like I said, I had fun. Sounds like you had a good show, so there's nothing I can complain about on my side. I wish I had a little more pace to go challenge up front, but I didn't. So that's how it is.
Well, it was great to hear from you, Cody Lawrence. We'll see you at Imola. Hopefully, we'll see you at future rounds also. Let's talk to you later.
All right, have a good one, man. Thanks for streaming. Appreciate it.
No problem. And that is it, everyone. Those are the only people who want to get interviewed. But that's it for...